watching me eat. No one talking. Fair enough. Not sure what this is. It's kind of like chicken, but it's got an interesting taste to it. Very sweet sauce on the outside. Artamios official says hola. Hola, Artamios. ¿De dónde eres? Where are you from? ¿Me harías moderador? No, no creo. No se puede. Not yet. No tengo ningún moderador. I don't have any moderators. Yeah. Te tengo que conocer. I need to know you. Carolina Palenque Haddad. Says Arta Haddad. Carolina Palenque Haddad. ¿Eres tú? Soy diseñador. ¿Quién es Arta? ¿Artamios? Perdón, soy Diego. I'm confused. Estoy confundido. Your name is Diego? Tu nombre es Diego? Are you on your sister's account or your mom's account or something? ¿Estás en la cuenta de tu mamá o algo? Sí, eso es que este cel era de mi mamá. Ah, okay. The cell phone was your mom's. Hello, Diego. Hello, Diego. Bienvenidos, welcome. Where are you guys from? ¿De dónde son todos? Luciano Crack 11 edits dice, ya me antojaste. Bien. Muy bien, sí sabe muy bien. es el único lugar de comida china aquí en este pueblo, pueblo de Sayula, Jalisco, México. It's really good. I said it's the only Chinese food place here in this pueblo in Mexico. ¿Cómo les gusta la comida china? How do you guys like Chinese food? A mí me encanta la comida china. I love Chinese food. Viví en China por un año. I lived in China for a year. Ya me antojaste. Also says Carolina. También dice Carolina. Sí, pues es muy deliciosa. Very good, very tasty. Me gusta estar en México porque puedo comprar comida china. En los Estados Unidos es muy caro, cuesta mucho dinero. También aquí, pero te dan mucho. They give you a huge portion. I like being in Mexico because I can actually afford Chinese food. Diego, ¿de dónde eres? Where are you from? Do you guys like Chinese food? ¿Les gusta comida china? This is exactly what I needed. Es exactamente lo que necesitaba. Un plato de comida china. A plate of Chinese food. Felix Ubu says, hi, I'm back. I'm eating popcorn. Welcome back. I'm eating Chinese food. Mexican Chinese food. It's a little different. They tend to change up the recipes, to kind of fit the regional palate. So Mexican Chinese food is a little different from American Chinese food, which is very different from Chinese food. And even within China, there's different types of food all over. But I do like my Chinese food, man. That food looked good, Mr. Stephen. Indeed it does. And that's because it is good. It's very tasty. It's the only Chinese food place in this city, in this pueblo. I'm very glad it exists. It's about 4 p.m. in California. Indeed, which means it's about 5 p.m. here. Because I'm 1 hour ahead of you here in Jalisco, Mexico. What did you eat for dinner, Felix? Or lunch? You're eating popcorn at 4 p.m.? You're at a movie theater or what? I haven't ate dinner. Lunch, I mean. Lunch. Jameson. Jameson says, whoa, Chinese. Indeed, man. It's hard to come by, but it does exist. It's the only one in this village. It was because I asked if I could make popcorn for me and my sister. I ate lunch. Jameson says, it feels like Mexico weather today here. What would that be? What is Mexico weather? My parents used to sell Chinese buffet. I assume so. Hot. Very, very common for Chinese immigrants to open up businesses. They basically all do it here in Mexico. In the US too. And it makes sense too. It's kind of like a rarity, a luxury, If you're in Mexico, you're very far from China. You don't often have Chinese food. Or in Canada. it's a safe bet, you know, opening up a restaurant of your food, of your cultural cuisine. Me drinking holy water because I haven't drunk water at all today. I mean by normal water though. Holy water. What does everyone think of Chinese food? Any Chinese food enthusiasts out there? Oh, Jameson. If you're still there, the lady here speaks Cantonese, so you might be able to understand her. I'm having keyboard errors. Take a deep breath, Felix. Slow down, slow down. Type slowly. This chicken has a bit of like a cinnamon taste to it. I don't know what to make of it. Tastes good though. I only eat Panda Express in California. That's the only Chinese food I eat. Man, you're missing out, Felix. We gotta branch out. Try out some local Chinese food. I mean, Panda Express is pretty good, but it's super sugary, super salty, very unhealthy. I mean, you know, Chinese food already is a little pretty heavy, you know? Panda Express is just a whole nother level. I lived behind a Chinese restaurant. Please call me Angeli. That's my middle name. Angeli. I don't know if I'll be able to remember, but I'll try. Angeli. It was a task. Is this place Chinese owned? It is, yeah. They have a really interesting story. But, yeah, they're sitting across from me. Or not like right across from me, but they're sitting nearby. But yeah, it's this Chinese couple that's here with their kid. The kid went to college in Mexico City, and they came to move out to be with him. And then after he graduated, he started working in a city nearby to here, Ciudad Guzman. Yeah, you can hear her talking. You might be able to understand her. Let me know what she's saying, Jameson. Say Angel. That's how to say my name. Angela. Lay or lie? I feel like it's spelled like it would be Angela. Is it Cantonese? Yeah, it is. Should be. They're from Guangdong. should be Cantonese for sure. It's called a phone's not close enough to hear. Mm. She's talking in Spanish now with a local lady. But yeah, she's from like a city near Guangzhou, I think. Have you been to China, Jameson? Yes. Yeah, there's another Chinese guy that we befriended in Guadalajara. A lot of them seem to be from Xiamen, which is a city near Guangzhou, China. Ella habla español. Sí, sí habla. She does, yeah. Which is always really interesting to see. I've only been to Hong Kong, I see. You know, I lived right across from Hong Kong. I was in Shenzhen, and I still never have been to Hong Kong. Interesting. Yeah. Are you familiar with Shenzhen, Jameson? Say Holsik to her. Holsik. Good food. Oh. Yeah, and I actually felt a little weird. Because, I don't know. She didn't seem very enthused to see me. Maybe she's having a bad day. I heard of it. Yeah, it's right across from Hong Kong, Shenzhen. LOL, you're a regular. Smiley face from me. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a regular. I came here like once or twice maybe last time. But it's my first time coming here since I've returned to this city, this bubble. I think I'll save a small portion for my girlfriend so she can try it. Necesito practicar mi español. In what sense? Speaking it, writing it, understanding it? Poor lady, man. Sucks to be an immigrant. Just having trouble understanding the guy. They're having trouble understanding each other. Bro, que tienes que saber. Dios mío. Vocabularios to be fluent. I don't think so, man. That's a lot. That's a frick ton. 10,000 is more than enough. Remember, in Chinese, it's like, well, they have characters. I think if you know like the first, like the top like 1,000 or 2,000 characters, you're pretty fluent in like 90% of conversations. But nah, man. I mean, it doesn't matter. No need to define being fluent, you know. To be sustainable, you gotta enjoy it. You know. Man, they're pretty busy. They got hella people coming in right now. True, LOL. Do you know Lao Shu 505000? I do, man. Rest in peace, bro. Rest in peace to the boy. Yeah, he's kind of what inspired me to learn Chinese. Him and Xiaoma NYC. It was really cool seeing them like speak like another language and seeing how people reacted. Just super warm, super kind, super open. You know. I have an interesting story with him. I used to talk on Skype with him. Really? No cap? I was an early watcher before I had 1 million subs, yo. No way, dude. Really? Why did you guys talk on Skype though? Did you guys know each other, or you guys got to know each other? It's popping in here. There's like 6 clients lining up. I watched him in 2010 because I wanted to learn Spanish. How did you guys like get to know each other? Well, we typed in Spanish and Vietnamese a lot. Not video chat though. Oh. So you didn't like, did you do voice calls or just typing? That's still pretty wild though. Wait, so Jameson, do you speak Vietnamese, Cantonese, English, and Spanish? And since you're in Canada, I imagine you speak some French too, no? Mexican food, says Marcia. Welcome, Marcia. In 2010, he wasn't that big yet, so it was quite easy. That's interesting, dude. I only know phrases in Vietnamese. I see. No French. Oh, okay. Some parts of Canada, they speak more English, right? And some parts, they speak more French. Am I right on that? Vietnamese. Vietnamese? What does it mean? What does it mean? Message retracted. Ruh-roh. Vietnamese. French is in Montreal. Oh, okay. Oh, shoot. Dang it, hold on, I just realized something. I forgot to turn on my data. Give me 30 seconds, I'll be right back. I am back. I forgot to turn on my data plan thing. 2 hours of data for $1 USD. I think it's worth it. French is in Montreal, it's like east coast of Canada. I've never been there. Oh, okay. Wow, interesting. I've been to the west coast of Canada, Vancouver, but nothing more. Alberta is like middle. Is it more central to Canada? Where's Alberta? Mexicanada. Mexicanada says Martial. Mexicanadian. It has a nice ring to it. If someone was Mexican and Canadian. Mexicanadian. Mexicanadian. I don't know what Chinese and Mexican would be. Mexican? Chinese and Mexican? I don't know. Might just plop them together. Chinese Mexican. Just like Mexican American. I don't think there's any better way to do it. I'm gonna get my last few pieces of meat here to go in a second. Might pop out my Chinese right quick. Although it kind of, the thing about a lot of Chinese immigrants is that they're actually from Guangdong or Hong Kong. So a lot of them speak Cantonese. So even if I speak Mandarin, like, it's kind of their second language for them too, you know? It's not their mother tongue. You don't get that Lao Shu level of reaction where they really like open up and feel more open with you, you know? More friendly, more warm. Somewhat, but I think if I could speak Cantonese, this lady would probably be a lot more impressed, a lot more, I don't know, warm. Lao Shu follows me. Well, he's up to me, I think. That's pretty crazy, man. I don't know how to check. I don't think you can, unless someone has public subscribers on. Like, for example, like, if someone subscribes to me who is, like, there's a setting on YouTube where basically you can subscribe and, like, all the people you're subscribed to is public. So whenever you subscribe to someone, they get a notification. So sometimes I'll get like an email when people subscribe to me, but it's only if they have it public. Otherwise, it's impossible to see. I don't know how to check it used to show. Yeah, maybe in the past. I know if they're public, you can see them. Like on YouTube Studio, I can still see a list of everyone subscribed to me if they're public subscribers. If they have like their settings as public. But otherwise, there's no way to see. I'm gonna get a to-go box, I think. And maybe be right back. If you go back to his old vids, you'll see my comments making inside jokes with him. I don't know. Since it's so many videos, I don't know which ones. Inside jokes, like in the comment section? That's pretty wild though, man. Did you guys like talk, like voice call, or was it always just texting? Nervin Toots, welcome guy, my guy. What are you eating, buddy? Smiley face, smiley face. I am done eating, but I was eating Chinese food. It was three different entrees. One was like chicken. Actually, all of them were chicken, I realized. But one is like honestly, it's kind of like a chicken meatball. It's this one right here. It's like orange chicken, and then this one's more like grilled chicken, and I don't know what the difference exactly is between these two. Comment section, yeah. Quadruple wave face. Incredible. I think we sent voice messages, that's about it. I see. That's still pretty crazy though, man. It's wild. Rest in peace to the boy last year, dude. I remember he died of like a heart attack or something weird. I remember there was some speculation, I don't know what. I remember hearing people saying like, oh, like his girlfriend, I don't know. It's probably a bunch of bogey. It was like 10 years ago. Yeah. What are you up to, 11-2? What time is it in Sweden right now? Isn't it pretty late, like midnight or something? Man. 11-2 said I ate lots of Indian street Indian food when I was working in Gulf region. Was much tastier and better compared to the fast food junk. Didn't get a bad meal once. Yeah, man, you gotta go directly to the source. The street food, man. That's where it's at. Super cheap, super affordable, super tasty. I think sometimes it can be a little unhealthy if they use like a lot of oil. But that's kind of how it is in like China. And in the past, particularly, they had a trouble with like gutter oil. Do you guys know what gutter oil is? Yeah, 1:17 a.m. here. Do you know the rapper Kid Leroy? Kid Carry, Kid Leroy? Sounds a little familiar, but I'm not too familiar. But yeah, in China, they, particularly in the past, still to some extent, they had a problem with what's called gutter oil, where people would essentially like gather oil from like gutters, like the sewers and stuff, and kind of get it reprocessed back into oil. And of course, a lot of times that's like pretty toxic, pretty dangerous to consume. There was like a big problem because it would get mixed in with real oil and packaged as real oil to the point where like you can't really tell. And so a lot of times people were getting sick for eating like street food and stuff where they use that type of oil. And even with me and my friends, like we did tend to have a lot of stomach problems eating oily foods semi-often, not all the time. Never to the point of like food poisoning, but sometimes like just really bad like diarrhea or like stomach pain and stuff like that. So yeah, there's pros and cons to street food, but there's a lot of really good street food out there, man. Definitely the way to go. Thank you for the like, whoever hit me with a like. What are your plans for the weekend? Oh my gosh, that's a good question, man. I take it day by day, moment to moment. I have no clue. Probably family stuff, hang out with family. My brother actually, one of my brothers is coming to this town to visit as well. I think he comes on Friday or Saturday. In the past I've streamed on the weekends, but I don't know, maybe I'll do just a little bit. I cooked food all day and washed dishes today. Oh, for your cafe gig? Wait, Jameson, is the cafe gig still, is it still family owned? I think you said it was, right? What's your family owns it? Why did your parents transition from Chinese food to American diner breakfast food. How did that happen? How much was that Chinese meal? 130 pesos, which is it's like a little pretty expensive actually. Not for US terms, but it's like like $7, 18, $7, $8 I think, or like 7.5, something like that. I guess it's not that bad. It's a little less than what you would get in the US, but it's a good portion. I work with my parents. Oh, Chinese food was too hard to do. Oh, I see. There's a lot of variety of Chinese food, a lot of different recipes, I imagine. My woman at home has changed the wallpaper in our TV room today. She is just like a small work ant. She's really an all-knowing woman. That's what's up, man. That's really cool. The wallpaper. Fascinating. What does it look like? I've never really thought about how I would want to design my home. It's so far in the future. Maybe I'll never have a home. Maybe home is where my head rests, where my head lies. Breakfast is easier, yeah. Oh my gosh. I need to stop punching forward, man. My back is hurting a little. But I always say pizza would be easier to make. I wish they owned a pizza place. Pizza, wow. That'd be interesting. Looked really nice and good, no dents or anything. Right, I meant like what kind of design? Like, is it a designed wallpaper? Levin2 says, what? You don't have a home? Well, it depends what you mean by home. I don't own a home, you know? I have a place to stay, but I'm staying at my aunt's house, my uncle's house. Currently. Renting? No, I mean, I'm in Mexico. There's a lot of family here, so I'm staying with family. And when I'm in the US, I just stay with my parents. So I don't rent, but it's a really small place. I mean, there was one room for me and my two brothers, and now we're all grown up as hell. So it's basically just my brother's room. So when I'm home, I don't really feel like I have my own place, you know? My own room, my own, like, space to kind of, I don't know, my own personal place, you know? I feel like it's important. It's important to have a spot to decompress and, you know, just be comfortable, be yourself. The earth is his home. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Una cerveza, por favor. Close. I think instead of an S, I think it's a C. C-E-R-V-E-C-A. Cerveza. But yeah, no home for me, man. No home that I've bought, you know? Maybe. Without your mom opening your door while you're in bed. True. I just heard the phrase. Yeah. It means a beer, please. One beer, please. That's true, Jameson. I mean, they don't really like come into my room, our room. But it's more so like, I don't know. I think they're just, as comfortable as we are with other people, I feel like sometimes you just need space to be by yourself, you know? To truly decompress and truly like let your raw thoughts and emotions surface, you know? It's a little different to have people around. Unless it's like a super, super close friend or something, you know? I love being in the woods, never feel lonely in the woods. But in a big city with people close to me, then I feel lonely. That's facts, man. That's facts. I like the woods too, man. You know, back home I actually have a Starlink satellite. Like the internet, the internet you can have anywhere. And I have a lot of camping equipment. Early on this year, or yeah, this year I think, early on this year, I wanted to try like car life, like living in my car, just like camping in places. At that point, actually this was probably late last year, but at that point I had a remote job, and with a Starlink, I mean, you know, you can have internet anywhere, so I was able to work remotely, kind of, for a little while. But it was a little cumbersome. It was too risky. I had a job where I was tutoring kids, so like, you know, if I had faulty connection, it could really, I would get fired, you know? I had to be more reliable. Can we see the restaurant? What's the name called? It's called Comida China Beijing. Comida China Beijing. Oh, I wanted to try car life too. I wanted to put a bed in my car. Dude, do it. Yeah. I don't know. I think it would be sick, man. It sounds really fun. And, you know, it's cheaper than... I mean, renting in the US is so expensive, man. If you live in, like, any major city in California or New York or something, you're gonna spend, like, at least a good 1,000 a month. And, you know, if you play your cards right, you can spend way, way, way less living in a car, or in a van or something. There's a big like upfront cost to get it going. But once you have it, you know, you have it. It's just mileage, it's just like gas and insurance, food. Mainly that. But yeah, I don't know. It would still be cool to do van life. It's just really expensive in the US especially, you know? Gas is expensive, insurance is expensive, food is expensive. No one wants to move to Montana in the middle of nowhere for cheaper rent. I don't know about no one. I think some people might. Living two might be down, bro. Actually, my girlfriend has this friend who's from Montana. He lives in Montana in the middle of nowhere. And I'm sure his rent is pretty cheap. I live close to the mountains, so I wanted to sleep in my car out there. You could, man. I think the biggest like obstacle is like making money. But you can do it with internet if you have like a Starlink, but I don't know. It's a lot of costs. A Starlink satellite's like $700 or more now, 800 maybe. So Liberty says I should sleep soon. My biggest enemy, the alarm clock, is ringing in 4 hours. Man, I hate those days. Hopefully I'll never have to live that way again. But it sucks to have to wake up at a time that you don't want to, you know? Love solitude and quietness that the nature offers. For real, man. Absolutely. Jameson, no, I just want to go on weekends while working. Yeah, you could. Definitely could. Nice little retreat, weekend retreats. That's kind of what I was doing for a little while. But I don't know, it's expensive, man. Well, if I got a real job, it probably would be pretty doable, but this is my job. So, I'll just have to keep at it, man. Maybe one day I'll make enough to do van life or something like that. There's an IRL streamer I met who does exactly that. He lives van life and he live streams. Super cool guy. His name is Potential Bliss on YouTube, on Twitch. Yeah, and I have normal, very often work days that start at 7 a.m. and end at 9 p.m. Jesus, man. That's how it is out in China. 996 they call it. Working from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 6 days a week. Monday through Saturday. That's a lot of work, man. How do you feel about it? Sounds pretty shitty. Maybe it's time to pivot. Pivot into something else. I'm managing a quite big terminal, so... Terminal? What kind of terminal? Airport terminal? I've always been working quite much. Goddamn, man. Sounds a little hellish. Jameson says potential bliss is on now. He is, yeah. I got a notification from Twitch. Yeah, he basically does what I've been doing. He just does whatever, man. He goes live like 8 hours a day. Literally just anything, whatever he's doing. Foods, goods, imported food. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I met Potential Bliss like maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago now. And I felt like it was like a sign, you know, that I'm in the right direction. I guess we're similar in some ways, I feel. But we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. We'll see where this goes. For now, I ought to pay my bill and grab a to-go box. So, 72 says, pays the bills, but I'm gonna have a few weeks off now, vacation. Gonna drive somewhere with my madam. Pays the bills. Jameson says, can we see the cafe? Well, it's not like a cafe, it's like a restaurant. I'll try and show you a little, but it's a public space. There's people eating in here, so I don't want to put them on camera. But I'll pay the bill right now and grab a to-go box. And then I'll give you a little sneak peek, man. Give me a second, though. Ho Chang Ah. Ho Chang Ah. What does it mean? Alright, I'll be right back. Never mind, she's not there. I don't know where she went. Okay, now I'll be right back. Watch my camera for me, guys. Levertu says, I'll sleep now. Have a great day, buddy. Take care, Levertu. Try and not grind too hard, man. Tomorrow. Take it easy. It means the food was good. It's pronounced like ho. Ho chang ah. Ho chang ah. I don't know if I should trust you. I feel like this is one of those situations where people try to get me, you know? Alright, let me get a box. I'll be back. Ho means very, sick means eats. Very sick eats. Alright, I also need to pay for this, so let me pack up my things here and pay her so she doesn't think I'm eating for free. raining outside. Maybe I'll pay first and then chill in here until the rain stops. In a second. Means I don't know what it means, but it adds emphasis. No, I know what you're talking about, yeah. It's the same in Chinese. Like, 谢谢啊, 谢谢啊. It means like, thank you. It kind of, yeah, it adds emphasis. It kind of makes it like a sentence. It's like the food was so good. If you say, ho ho sika, it's like the food was so good. Please say it, I want to see your reaction. Alright, I'll give it a try, man. You better not be lying to me, though. Oh no, Anakin. I twisted my leg on these knots. That's crazy, dude. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Alright, I'm gonna pay for my meal. I'll be right back. Watch my camera for me. Don't let anyone take it, okay? I'm counting on you guys. I'm counting on you, Anakin. Don't let me down. Hosika. Alright, I'll give it a try, man. Give me a second though. She's a little busy. Thumbs up, she will be happy. If anyone steals you guys from me, call 911. Call the American Embassy in Mexico. Alright, be right back. Okay. I don't know if you heard me. I did it, kinda. We started speaking in Mandarin though. My girlfriend's been learning Cantonese. I'm a little tempted to do the same because, like I was saying earlier, a lot of Chinese immigrants are from Guangdong, the southern province of China. So most of them speak Cantonese, not Mandarin. Give me a second. I'm at 74% battery. I think that's enough to last me here. Dosei. Jameson? Does that make sense? Dosei. I don't know the tones in Cantonese, but they sound really interesting. All the different tones. Dosei. 请小心中国. Neging Gokok. That means deberías aprender. I should learn Cantonese. Howley, Dosai. Oh, you know, I would. If Duolingo had Cantonese, I would be down. but I don't think it does. Actually, it does if you learn it in Mandarin. Duolingo has Cantonese for Mandarin speakers, but it doesn't have Cantonese for English speakers. But I wonder if I have sufficient Mandarin skills to learn Cantonese on Duolingo for Mandarin speakers. I don't know. Maybe I ought to give it a try. Who knows? But I'm gonna head on out of here. I'll take you guys with me. Or should I leave you guys here? Anakin gave a rap. I'll have to read it in a second. Give me a second. Jameson, I hope you're there and I hope you're watching them. Let me give you the peek that you're asking for. It's here. Comida China Beijing. This is the outside. A little Chinese respite in the middle of Mexico. And this is their menu. And their food. And that lady in the corner. 好嘞，再见，拜拜。拜拜。Yeah. All right. Let me show you from the outside as well. Mexican, 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 Mexican. Boom. Chinese. Beijing. Comida China Beijing. Which is funny because they're not from Beijing. Man, I needed to pee before I went in to get Chinese food, but then I completely forgot once I sat down. And now I don't know how I'm gonna find a place to use the bathroom. But we'll see. Alright, let me read Anakin's rap once I get in some shade, some cover from the rain. Covered in dirt, rolling in the deep like Adele. Already got Mac, next up, I'll get Adele. If I do good at poker, I'll say, what the hell? Go to the mall, gonna get Taco Bell. Indeed, man. Say Hachigin. Hachigin means hasta luego. You know, I feel like one of these, if you wanted to fuck me over, you could slip in just one bad phrase, one bad word, and you'd get me, man. Looks good. It's interesting there's Chinese people living there. Well, they're the only ones. I was explaining a little earlier. I don't know if you were in here yet. But they're, basically, it's like a Chinese couple, and their son went to university here in Mexico, initially in Mexico City, but I think he's their only son, and they wanted to be closer to him. So they moved out to Mexico with him, which is pretty goated, TBH, you know? W parents, if you ask me. Imagine moving across the country, across the fucking globe, across the ocean to be with your son who's going to college there. Sounds pretty W to me, man. I've had like 2 other verses, bro. You skip right to the climax. I'm yelling at the damn screen like an IMAX. 2 other verses. I didn't skip shit, man. You must have used a bad word in your other verses because they never showed up on my end. Hold on, let me switch it to all messages though. Okay, you're right. I did skip a couple. But that's because all messages wasn't enabled. Let me check it out. Got a personal loan from a financial institution. Paid back the loan by making that noise pollution. They polluted in the lake, now the damn frogs gay. Everybody has more money, call it Groundhog's Day. covered in dirt rolling. Oh, you already said that. Wait, where's the first verse? There is no first verse, bro. You lied to me. Covered in dirt, Anakin. You're playing poker. Staying still like a mannequin. Go to the mall for Taco Bell? Well, shoot. Give me one carne asada and a soft taco with the hard shell. Eder A says, hi, you still walking around? Welcome back, R.A. Eder A. I am indeed. Eder A from Montreal, Canada. R.A. Our boy here, Jameson, is also from Canada, bro. Jameson is also Canadian. Although his parents are from Vietnam. Chinese. Jameson, you got a wang. Jameson, you got... Wait. Jameson, you a wang. Jameson, you a wang. Stone, you a wang. Stone, you a wang. You missed my best verses and it wasn't because of my curses. Bobby Hill, I don't know you. Those are my purses. Yo, I'm at the beach. I got that alien flow. I got that alien flow. Yo, I'm at the beach. I got that alien flow. I got that alien flow. Incredible. R.A. says Raul. Is that your name, Raul? It's a rainy day. Perhaps I can get a bit of a respite here. No sé cómo se dice, pero you better get me a large burrito con el pollo. I see. I see, I see. I see, says the blind man. It's one of my favorite sayings. Man, I'm pulling up here to my 6th hour. Maybe a little bit more of live streaming today. A new personal record. I'm a little tired, TBH. But I think it's just one more hour left, you know? I think I'll be all right. I just need a place to stay dry. What does puro mean? Puro is like pure or like only. Like, yo quiero puro queso. Puro queso, por favor. I want cheese only. Only cheese, please. Man. You don't know how much shade and cover is important until it's raining and you have nowhere to take cover in, man. Of course, 6 hours live besides all the walking. That's true. It is a long time to be live. And I was a little drained from an interaction earlier. I don't think anyone else was in here, but Egg, you guys might know Egg, and Felix Uwu, but they were going at it in the chat, and I had to step in and put Egg in timeout, which I've never really done, but I think it was called for, TBH. But yeah, I've been walking a lot, but not that much. I want to sit on this bench so bad. Where do I go, man? Okay, because I see people saying puro insert cartel name. Ah, okay. Yeah, it means like only. Like just, like it's all about XYZ. Just XYZ. Nothing but XYZ is kind of the idea there. I guess I could go in that gazebo there. Although there's a couple people chilling there. I don't know if I wanna disturb their peace, if you will. Egg is the father of my child. I eat spicy wings, you only eat mild. Teach you to embrace your inner child. Cooking on the beat like Judas Chiles. Lego Star Wars was my 8th mile. Toy Story. Falling in style. It's a quiet little town. Usually these places are really crowded. Yeah, this place would be pretty crowded, but it's a rainy day, so people are elsewhere, you know? Doing their thing. Doing their own thing. Escaping the weather. But yeah, especially in the evening, I think there's a lot of activity here. A lot of families come out to enjoy the night. A lot of kids running around playing on those horsies over there. You know? Stuff like that. Running around. Man. Man, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Are you saying chicken Anakin? Well, if you are, you remind me of chicken tenders. Or that robot from Futurama, Bender. Don't forget to spray yourself, because the bugs are black. Got that alien flow. Got that alien nutsack. This channel's under a new regime. There's gonna be cutbacks. Stepping Stone, you fired Lego man. I'm hired. Stepping Stone, you fired Lego man. I'm hired. Fascinating. Are there rich people there? Certainly. It's all relative, isn't it? There's definitely wealthy people, but I mean, for the most part, like in general, I mean, it's a lower standard of living than like the US, probably Canada, similar boat. But yeah, there's some wealthy people. There's like a really nice hotel and spa that I passed. But yeah. Walking Jalisco, that's where my hot sauce is from, Valentina. I do like Valentina actually. My dad really likes Valentina. It's his hot sauce of choice. And mine as well. Sort of. Yeah, I think it's about time. I think it's about time to make it a little more personal. I'm going personal on these boys. This ain't no joke. I ain't no toy. I'm here spitting bars so hard that you might as well fall right into the pan and get cooked up with some lard. You know, they think I'm joking, but I ain't never told a joke in my life. I ain't never told a lie. I speak nothing but truth. I'm the stepping stone. Something like that, man. Be careful over there, said R.A. Raul. Yeah. I do be careful. You know, I don't know, everyone tells me that, but I feel like I try to trust my instincts. You know, I've traveled a lot of the world. I've been around a lot of different places. I can kind of tell when areas are sketchy and stuff, you know? But I don't feel like I've encountered any situation or seen people that are like sketchier, you know? Or who are like staring at me like looking to do something to me or something, you know? I missed some messages here. Water J says, well, I'm here to say that the date was a success. Very nice, man. Ari is well connected there, says Jameson. Raoul says, LOL, Jameson. Uh-oh, hold on. I'm hotter than Marilyn Monroe, eating hot wings. Lindsay Lohan, we don't smoke meth, just hot things. My hot sauce of choice comes from the rainforest. Almighty pusher in the trees, that's a pain for us. Shit, man, give me a second, fuck, hold on. Give me a effing second, I'll be right back in this beat. For sure, bro, I don't know what happened, but you're always welcome to come back here. Man, my exposure is so bad on my phone, man. It's just like looks like it's just a white grayness above me, which I guess it kind of is. Raw, this is his plant. His plaza the stepping stone. He's Heffa there. Raul says, you bet. Raul's Canadian, but his parents are Mexican. From Guanajuato. I mean, I don't know, man. I feel pretty safe. I do things during the day, you know. If someone tried to do something to me, it would be out in public. I don't think anyone would be willing at such an hour in such public eye, you know. But they'd also be very, very sorely disappointed if they try to rob me, because I don't have shit, man. I ain't got money, man. I don't whip my hair like Willow, I headbutt my head like Chan. Jackie Chan, Jackie Chan, Jackie Chan. I don't whip my hair like Willow, I headbutt my head like Chan, Jackie Chan, Jackie Chan. Jay told me to come here, I don't know why. What's up, Jason? Welcome back, man. How are you doing, dude? I don't know why Jay told you. He said, wait, hold on a second. I'll be right back. And I guess he went to grab you. Jameson says, I don't think you're allowed to rob there. What do you mean? You didn't get the rhythm right, bro. Yeah, that's my bad, man. I tried my best. Under orders from the top dog. Under orders from the top dog not to rob? I mean, the thing is, like, it's not in the interest of a cartel to rob an American. It's bad for business. It gets the government involved. It gets the American government involved. Apparently he annoyed over something. I don't know what. Raul says, take care. Nice to meet you guys. Take care, Raul. Hope to see you around, man. Welcome on to our Stepping Stone community. Anakin says, Jackie Chan, Jackie Chan. Is that it? Jackie Chan, Jackie Chan. I think he have problems with someone here. What? How so? How could this be? I don't believe it. I don't believe it for 1 second. There you go. I see. I'm glad I could make you proud, Anakin. Man. I do be getting kind of tired, though. I do be getting a lot of people staring at me, too. But more so that curiosity stare, that what the fuck is that guy doing kind of stare, you know? Which is very different from like, who the fuck is this guy? What's he doing here? And we gotta rob this fucker type of stare, you know? Very different kinds of stares. There you go. Well, I'm just texting him right now. Tell him to come back, Jason. Where did he go? He might be... Actually, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with him. He was talking about his date with his girl. He said it went well, and then he disappeared. So I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, man. I don't know what happened. They think you're a scout for the cartel. I don't know, man. I don't even think this is cartel territory. And even if it was, why would they get a random goober like me to scout out the area, talking in American English and just talking to a bunch of goofballs, man. Apparently he's just gotten uncomfortable with the vibe and the chat and the chatters. Really? Did I miss something? I don't even remember anyone talking to Jay. I don't know what that's in reference to. I don't remember anyone talking to Jay. Jameson, I think you have beef now. What the hell, guys? What's going on? What are you guys on about? I don't think you're in cartel territory, that's why. If you were, would you be paranoid? I mean, when I was in Guadalajara, I was doing some live streaming, and I think there is like, there was one live stream where I was in like a neighborhood, and they had graffiti on the wall, and it said, like, in Spanish, it said, "This is a neighborhood of La Nueva," which we think means, or meant, this is a neighborhood of La Nueva Generación Cartel. This is a neighborhood of the Jalisco cartel. Because I think they don't like being filmed. Jason had said, well, it's fair to say Jay hates Jameson, called him a P-word. I have no idea. Maybe Jameson, I don't know if I missed something. But I feel like Water Jay's pulling your leg, Jason. I don't even think Jameson and Water Jay interacted. I don't even think they talk to each other. I think Water Jay's trolling you, man. I float in the air like a chromatic scale. Make your daddy lose his hair. I always remember to wear my underwear. Scoring some alien diary air. If you tell the cartel, I just won't care. Selling my own software. I don't know, dude. I mean, there are YouTubers who literally, like, their whole content base is talking with gangs and cartels and stuff. Like Arab, the YouTuber guy, like, that's his whole thing. Like, he goes to, like, really dangerous places, and he'll, like, film with, like, gangsters, and they'll have guns and all these things. And I think it's just, like, I mean, it's a different dynamic, you know, to have, like, a camera. A camera is a very powerful thing. And, you know, at the end of the day, gangsters are human too. They like people coming and taking interest in their places, their hometown. If they know I'm not a threat, they have no reason to give a fuck about me, you know? And, you know, they'd probably like to be on film. They'd want a little shout out, I would think. In case you forgot, dairy air equals ass. I smoke big blunts, you only smoke glass. If I sin too much today, tomorrow I'll go to mass. Jameson, Jason, be quiet. I'm tired of the sass. I think Guadalajara is a disputed territory. Yeah, I mean, probably parts. But I mean, where I am in Jalisco, I don't think there's any cartel presence. No. I don't think he was going off on Jameson and Anakin in my text. Honestly, I have no idea why Jay beef with Jameson. He did nothing wrong. I have no idea what Jay's talking about, man. Jameson has not even said a word to Jay. So he might be just pulling your leg or something. I want to sit on one of these benches, but they're all wet. Wet! XXXTentacion type beat. Ski Mask the Slump God type beat. Jameson says, who's Jay? Exactly. They've literally never interacted. I don't even know what's going on right now, man. My friend, the only water Jay. Jason, just tell him to come back, man. Holy shit, that taxi driver looked like Kirk Hammett from Metallica. Actually, never mind, he doesn't. Where do I sit and why do I sit there? That is the question. Aaron Trevino says, bro, you like to get baked? Baked in a pie? Baked into the sky? Or baked like get high? Which one? I don't get baked, if that's what you're referring to. I don't smoke. I've tried it in the past, but no bacon here, man. Only bacon, you feel me? I just texted him to come back. Please, implore him. Implore him like Anakin wants to score him. He's a straight up Skywalker. He walks like a scorpion. He doesn't give a fuck about religion, class, or creed. He's hungry for the cars and the ants and the trains. He's full of greed. Anakin is a man of spicy intuition. He likes to fuck you over and grab you in a submission. Anakin is a man of high taste and high culture. And if you don't be careful, he might just come at you like a vulture. Hey, yo, bars, right? That was kind of fire. Give me a 1 out of 10 on that one, chop. I think that was kind of sick. TBH. Jalisco Cartel is fighting CSRL Cartel. Anyone? I eat poison because I'm tall. Alien nutsack, alien ball. I eat poison because I'm tall. My alien head is effing bald. I'm gonna yell the F word on stream. The fuck? Yell the F word on the stream. Drinking twisted tea during heinous deeds. Maybe that's why Jay was bothered. Jameson, he kept talking about cartel. Jameson says, I never talked to Jay. That's what his text says to me, at least. Yeah, I don't know what Jay is on about. I'm really confused myself. 4, says Anakin. A 4? On a scale of 1 to 10, you give me a 4, Anakin? Come on, man. You must be talking 1 to 5, right? 4 out of 5? I'll take a 4 out of 5, man. I can't even see Jay's comments. Yeah, all his messages got retracted. I don't know why. I'm sleepy schlumpy, bro. Sleepy schlumpy like a freaking skunky, bro. About to take a stinky fart on your tummy. Anakin gives me a 4? Well, please let me implore. I implore you to raise up the stakes, raise up the number for your boy. Because you see, as I said before, I simply ain't no toy. I've got pride and honesty and some loyalty as well. But fuck it, all the hell. If you don't respect the grind, I don't respect your mind. I'll hit you on the head until you've gone blind. Lights out, stars in the sky. You see, just like those cartoons you used to watch when you were a tiny little guy. But wait, you still are. You're a tiny little guy with a tinier little guy down there. And honestly, when the girls take a peek under your pants, they stare. They're like, yo, what the fuck? What's up with this guy's little ding dong? I don't really know either, man. But I'm out of here. Bling blong. Hey, fire, right? Jameson says, you look like a tourist though. I definitely do, especially with this hat on. I look like a weirdo. And I have the vlog stick, so I definitely look like a tourist. I don't think they're gonna pay any mind to me, man. RJ says, okay, I'm back. WTF is the problem? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Maybe you guys are both messing with each other. Anakin says, I got that Black Abyss blunt. When I smoke the blunt, it smokes me back. I got the Black Abyss flow. When I rap on the track raps back. Dropping Dr. Seuss raps with Cat in the Hat. Guitar solo. Just like Jack Black. Hey Jay, can you tell Anakin the SCF with his 2,000 raps and then I will. You there, Jay? YouTube doesn't show it. Oh, that's true. I have my setting to show all messages. So I guess sometimes I see messages that you guys don't see. My ding dong is properly sized, just like a monster truck. Sometimes I stay up watching R.L. Stein just to watch the monsters F. Jason says, bro, why you so mad? Everyone calm down. Good vibes only, man. If your comments have bad vibes, I'm not gonna read it. I'm in a good vibes only mood, man. I'm high without getting high. I smoke blunts without getting it alight, you know? No fire, just a magnifying glass and some sunlight. And if that ain't good with you, then that's okay. You know? I'm gonna be here live either way. When I spit fire, I'm not for hire. I do it solo, like an assassin on the spire. I look around for my target, and when the time is right, I sneak down into target. And one more. Jameson says, shout out to Stepping Stone. Taking steps towards a better future, stepping on stones, each foot carefully, one in front of the other without falling into the mud. I don't know if that was a rap, but I just don't like these efforts being annoying and making stupid raps when I'm trying to talk. Everyone can talk, man. I'm gonna get to everyone's messages. I was reading your messages. You see the sensitive piece of crap. This is my comment. It was bad vibes. The only time I have good vibes is when I eat all Five Guys. Let me get a burger and fries. Extra greasy oil because I want to die. When I watched Linda's list, I wanted to cry. Stepping Stone is a big stepper. Rocking New Balance. He's a big helper. Living life in balance. That's your cussing your butt off for no reason. You know Anakin's going to keep rapping either way. You know, the hard part about reading text is it's hard to read between the lines. Read between the lines of sarcasm, seriousness, irony, all these things. But Anakin is known to rap, man. That's his thing. And if I'm in the mood for it, it's something I can entertain, you know? I am getting a little tired though. So I'll entertain raps for like another more minute. But then I might start heading back, man. It's almost been 6 hours of this, you know? Might be due time I take a little break, take a little rest, a little respite. Emo Force Ghost with the big lightsaber. Traded in my Honda Odyssey for the Lay Saber. If I fart too loudly, I will leave an earth crater. Jumped on my oops nose. No, the ops said see you later. Of course, having know it's annoying, and that's why Anakin becomes Darth Vader and dies. I am Confucian. I am Confucian. The only water J I farted on your family, me and Donald Trump, yeah, we farted on your family. The only water J I farted on your family, me and... Alright. Damn, okay, J is the rest. Alright, no more raps, no more raps. Besides this last one from Jameson. We are living on a floating rock. Time is crazy. Tick tock, tick tock. Grateful for each moment. Tick tock, tick tock. Wow, the variety in these raps are like the variety in raps of shawarma. Very different energies going on here, man. Deleting social media, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Wait, is Anakin roasting Jay back? No more roasts. I will not entertain any roasts. We're back to good vibes only. I'm sorry, my bars are too hard. This is Anakin. I'm a sleepy schlumpy boy with a sleepy schlumpy toy. Put that fat pacifier in my mouth and I'll take a nap like a little boy. I eat tortas for dinner and tacos for breakfast. And if you don't want to let me, then please. I don't know. 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 I don't know what's going on. I don't know why everyone's annoyed at raps, and I don't know what's going on. But let's all take a deep breath. And another one. And one more. And let's enjoy the beautiful scenery here. This beautiful church from the year 1901. Just kidding. I don't actually know. I got home 2 hours ago. I've been here. I don't trust Are you 6 foot or 4'11"? Because it could be either one. Me? I am neither. I am actually your nightmare, bro. I am the one who knocks. I am the one who knocks. I'm 5'9". So closer to 6 foot. 5 feet and 9 inches. Jesus Christ. See this in a stepping stone. You're a good guy. I certainly try. Yeah, at least I kissed Rita in the cheek today. Nice little cheeky little kiss. Oh my gosh. You're filling up a gas in a water bottle over there, I think. I don't think that's very safe. I don't think that's very cash money. Filling up gas in a water bottle. Okay, I don't know what's going on anymore, man. I am confused. Confused like a little boy who drank a bottle of booze that his mama left on the table without the lock. It was loose. So we drank a few sips and a few gulps of this and that. The Jameson and the Heineken and the cervezas. Cheers to that. And you know, this little boy just doesn't really know what's going on. His head is dizzy. The stars are spinning. He feels like he's the only one. The only one in this world who has any sense of sanity. The only one in this world who does not shit on his family. Because you see, to shit on your family is to shit where you sleep. And to shit where you sleep is to be obsolete. You certainly do not want to be obsolete. You want to be not a boy, but a man on his feet. A man with a plan and a vision for the world. A man with a plan, not a dog chasing squirrels. And you see, that's where I'll wrap it up. You can call that my inspirational rap. I try to give some positivity and just do away with all the bullcrap. Hey, yo, bars. Oh my gosh. This dog right here, man. What's he doing, man? Jesus. He's a menace. You know what, Anakin? You're actually funny. I respect you. If you didn't have family there, would you feel more sketched out? I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know why everyone's having problems with everyone else. I'm gonna just ignore it all. Chill down, take a deep breath, smoke a little blunt or something. Just sit back and enjoy the ride, man. This sound probably safer than parts of LA. I guess, yeah, if I didn't have family, like, I wouldn't be as well acquainted, you know? So yeah, I would probably feel a little more stressed out, but I've been here like a little over a week now. So I would say I'm well adjusted. I feel pretty comfortable. He's laughing at my ram, he doesn't want to read it on stream. Yeah, no more raps. Only raps that'll happen are my own. Nah, I don't know. It's probably safer in this town than Chicago. Hells. Probably, dude. I mean, this town is, all things considered, this town is pretty chill. You know, there's violence here and there, but curious how it would compare statistically. But yeah, you know, there are like murders and stuff, but that certainly happens in a lot of places every once in a while. But yeah, nothing too crazy happening here lately. Not to me, man. Most everyone knows each other, you know. It's a small town. Small town vibes. You know, neighbors know their neighbors type shit. What's the dog doing? Yeah, he's barking at a farter. Pokemon to the NBA. I'm always a starter. I think it helps me to look like a tourist. That would be my guess. You know? I think it makes people look at me more like, what the fuck? Rather than like, what the fuck? What is this guy doing here, you know? I got that dumb tourist vibe. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. Apologies for making it confusing and getting mad. I'm gonna go relax. Holy shit, this dog is massive. Passing me right now. Take care, friend. Please don't get any more. Yeah, I hope we can all take a nice little deep breath and enjoy our, what day is it? Wednesday? Our Wednesday evening. This is a poem, it ain't rap. Oh, perfect. I'll entertain poems. But they better flow like a poem, you know? I don't want to hear no rap flows. I want something beautiful. Something poetic, something flowery, you know? You feel me? Let's see if Anakin's poem fits the bill here. This is a poem. It ain't rap. They're saying it's shit. It's just a crap. Just ask the government. No, this really ain't a rap. Whereas Cardi B, all I can think about is that WAP. It did have more of a poetic feel to it. I'm not sure if I'm convinced though. It seemed like that was a rap. I'm gonna have to call the cap there. It seemed like a rap to me. But give me another try, Anakin. Give me something a little more graceful, you know? Something more flowery, more vulnerable, you know? Give me something vulnerable. Give me something straight from the heart. Not from the mind, but from the heart, man. Only then will I know that it's truly a poem. Please don't get mad anymore, I meant to say. I see. It's alright to get mad. We just, you know, we all have. This is how we feel and this is what we believe and how we respond to our feelings. You know? This is probably the least poetic thing you could have written, Anakin. Come on, man. Alien flow. It does go kind of hard, though. I still don't know what it means, but I can't deny that there's something provocative, something mysterious, mysteriously enticing about the alien flow. can't quite put my finger on it. I can't quite define it. But I do know that Anakin's onto something here, man. There's truth to be found. Truth to be found in the alien flow. As to why that's only ever at the beach, I do not know. But, yeah, man. Oh. How's everyone doing now? What's everyone thinking about? What's on your minds? What's on everyone's minds? My mind is kind of fried, man. It's been 6 hours almost. In 3 minutes, it'll have been 6 hours of streaming. For the first time ever, man. How I feel about it, I'll have to take some time to think about it. Definitely feel pretty brain rotted. Brain drain, you know? My bee eats Lucky Charms. Your bee eats Cookie Crisps. My bee eats Lucky Charms. Your bee eats Cookie Crisps. My bee eats Lucky Charms. Your bee eats Cookie Crisps. Oh wow, there's a nice little rents. They rent it for events. It's like an event venue. Pretty sweet, pretty cool. Looks pretty nice. Your bee eats Fruity Pebbles. Bro, you read it completely wrong. No shot, dude. I might have read it like 10% wrong. But, completely wrong? For something to be completely wrong, man, that's 100% wrong. And there's no way on this planet that I read it 100% wrong, man. Oh wait, maybe I did. Hold on. My bee eats Lucky Charms. Your bee eats Cookie Crisps. My bee eats Lucky Charms. Your bee eats Cookie Crisps. My bee eats Lucky Charms. Your bee eats Cocoa Pebbles. My bee eats Lucky Charms. Your bee eats Fruity Pebbles. Oh my gosh. I almost didn't even realize it, man. The geniosity. The geniosity hidden in the last stanza, in the last paragraph, the last half of it. Although you have a girlfriend, how important is hanging with the boys to you? Super important, man. Perhaps of utmost importance. But the boys aren't here, man. The boys aren't around. I'm by myself here in this town. The boys are back home, whereas me, I am alone. The boys are playing poker, whereas me, I'm like a joker. My boys are sipping beer, while me, I'm lacking cheer. My boys are, I don't know. Your bee eats cocoa pebbles, your bee eats fruity pebbles, your bee eats doo-doo pebbles, your bee eats doo-doo pebbles. We are the boys. You have boys in your hometown? I have a lot of boys back home. There's a lot of boys in here. But it's not just the boys, you know? In fact, the nature of the stream highly depends on, a lot of times depends on, the dynamic of the stream a lot of times depends on who's in here. It's a little more chaotic when certain people are in here. But it ain't just boys. I think I got some female viewers as well. I'll be back soon if you're still streaming. Take it easy, bro. I'll probably be gone, but take care, Anakin. Peace out, man. I'm gonna wrap up semi soon. I have just hit the 6-hour mark. 6 hours of Looney Tunes monstrosity. Looney Tunes energy, Looney Tunes. I don't know, a whole lot of things, man. A whole lot of chaos in the chat today. Not even just on this live stream, the previous one too, man. I don't know why everyone be beefing, man. The dynamic of the stream revolves completely around me. The universe revolves. The dynamic of the stream revolves completely around me. The universe revolves around me. I save all the doo-doo pebbles for you because your bee thinks she does. I have no clue how to read that one, man. I save all the doo-doo petals for your bee because she's doo-doo petals are tasty. Ooh, there's a dry spot here. Ugh, I can have a seat. Close it out while seated. What a day, man. What a day. Fire emoji. Whole lot of chaos, man. Whole lot of chaos. I don't know what to make of it. A lot of bogey wogey, you know? A lot of boogie woogie. I need to take a piss, but I'm thirsty too. My bee doesn't eat Cookie Crisps because she doesn't eat doo-doo petals. Your bee eats Count Chocula because she's dreaming of doo-doo petals. So it is, so it is. So it is, man. The doo-doo petal withdrawals wake her up disheveled in her drawers. Speeding on the way to 7-Eleven, gonna buy doo-doo petals and White Claws. Not a bad pick, man. I don't know if they mix together well, but I could go for some doo-doo petals. Some Cookie Crisps too. Could definitely go for some Cookie Crisps. Alright, I think I have to do some push-ups if I want to end this stream, right? There's no other way around it, man. It's an important part of a complete breakfast. Jesus Christ. Ah. 12 push-ups for the chat right quick. That's about all I got for you guys, man. Don't know who's out there, if anyone at all, but if there's anyone out there at all, thank you for watching. And take care. Peace.